It was the white.
But that's what he's like, oh, the flagman threw the white twice. That's what Kyle said. I said, it doesn't matter!
Larson moves back to the bottom in his pursuit of Abrams. The white flag flies for Rico.
Final time into 1 and 2 here at TJ Force. Heat race number 1 for Rico Abrams. Oh, trouble for your leader down the back straightaway.
How about collected Justin Sanders?
Craziness here in TJ Force heat race number 1.
Like, I understand that a f***ed up situation happened, and something happened, and Rico's better than that, but we've all lifted on the white.
I think the only other time you ran here was with Spencer once, right?
Yeah, probably doesn't even, that was his first race, probably my first technical crew chief race almost, so yeah, it doesn't really count. I mean, I was here when it was a half mile and 3 times the size of this place, it feels like, so I know nothing but what I've seen on video.
I think the only other person that has laps around here is Hardy, right?
I guess so. I think I was supposed to run a midget here like twice, and this race guy used to get rained out every year. Remember Gold Crown?
Yeah.
Used to rain out every year.
Yeah, you try to watch videos and try to watch guys' angles entering or how they qualify, or maybe it's a distinctive line they might try to choose, or where guys are making up ground or making up speed. So we just try to do that. Watch some, Wayne County video, and then watch a couple videos here. And this place looks really wide and racy, and looks like you can kind of move around a lot if your car's good. So I think we have a good car, and I'm driving right. I think we should be able to move around and make some speed.
I always looked at it as like you come to most of these places and you're going to run wide open in the first lap of hot laps, like regardless if you know where you're at or not. So it's usually not that hard. Places like Wayne County take a minute to figure out the gimmick to it. Places like this, I feel like it's just a circle, so you just don't overthink it.
You say no split?
I'm honestly, that's what I thought, like, going over. I'm like, wow, like, you're gonna have a hard choice putting like 16 cars per group here.
You know, there's 32 cars.
That's all they had on 3 entries.
You know what would be fun that they actually should do? They would put some clout to this, just add a power rankings to it. Like, if you're gonna rank everything anyway,
Like, you should almost just sit there and, like, just your average finish is your power ranking. I feel like that might be fair.
Like for a pill drop type of thing?
Well, for how they just split the groups up, maybe.
or if like if you're not gonna do 2 groups, like just do heat race groups and do it off pre-ranked.
Oh yeah, I got it.
It's a lot of work for nothing, but it would be kind of. It'd be good during the week. You know, yeah. Like something for people to talk about.
Imagine that we won't hot lap twice. You think we will? I just don't see it being run in enough. And it can't be with like 3 groups of hot laps probably, is it?
Yeah, I don't think so. There might be 4.
Yeah.
You good there, Hunter? How's the methanol taste?
I don't taste it, I just put it on my lip. Street socks here? What'd you say?
I said you stopped, so brakes must have been okay.
Yeah, they're better. Just really tight.
It doesn't stay left, does it?
No. It doesn't really even enter left. It's kind of just tight.
Yeah.
It's almost like the track's gonna race low right now. Is that enough gear for that, you think?
I don't know. It almost looks like no at times, but then
Like you run out?
no, like
The other way? Yeah, okay.
like it's not enough.
Were you able to get a judge for the gear at all?
He said he wasn't sure. I figured we'll just go faster right here would be my assumption.
Yeah, and I couldn't tell by the toe tack on it either.
Picking him up, knocking him down here. 12:009, the new mark to beat as Justin Sanders rolls onto the speedway from Aromas, California. Swindell Speed Lab, Victory Fuel, J. Davidson scrap medal, number 39 for Justin Sanders.
Yeah, almost like it's record now. Yeah.
Like when I pick up the throttle, like it goes like this, and then it goes like this. Yeah, it's not trying to drive it around. Like it's me trying to turn it around. Yeah, I'm trying to get it to turn for sure.
Here's your lineup on the pole. Pepperjack Kennels number 24 is Rico Abreu, and on the outside from Aromas, California, the Swindell Speed Lab, Victory Fuel, J. Davidson scrap metal number 39 is Justin Sanders. Top two to the Sander Engineering Dash. RPM starting to rise. Rico and Sanders waiting. Green flag, and TJ Ford's heat one.
Rico gets out on him as they race into 1 and 2. They'll sort him out back through the field, but boy, Rico wasting no time, getting away. Kyle down to the inside looking for second in turn 4.
Battle for the dash spot here. Larson tries to take the line away from Sanders, and he does. So Rico to the lead. Larson second by lap 1.
Justin Sanders in the Hop Farms 39, still right there, challenging Kyle Larson for that dash transfer spot. Top 2 to the dash as they work down the front straightaway. Now the top 5 starting to sort out.
Corey Eliason runs in the 4th spot. Zeb Wise is 5th. Chase Randall 1 out in the 6th spot. As the lines start to spread out through 3 and 4, Rico begins to pull away again with already 5 laps to go. Larson moves back to the bottom in his pursuit of Abreu. The white flag flies for Rico.
Final time into 1 and 2 here at TJ Ford's heat race number 1 for Rico Abreu. Oh, trouble for your leader down the back straightaway. Rico off the throttle. Kyle Larson just missing him.
Oh, and I think he may have thought the race was over.
Because he was going to try
He was going to go off the racetrack. And the flag man did wave the white.
So Rico will blend back in. Sorry,
yeah,
Gavin,
so
didn't
yeah,
mean to interrupt
blend in.
you there.
Yep, no, you're right.
They'll blend him back in as to where the caution came out. Where he was when the caution flew is where we believe he will blend back in. But
and it sounds like it's going to go 57, 39, 24, and indeed that's what it's going to be. Oh, they're going to put Eliason ahead of him too. So Rico goes from not only a heat race win spot, falls out of a dash spot, and now Larson is stopped. I think maybe trying to get an explanation here of what's going on.
All right.
Yeah, we're trying up here to listen to Spridge and figure out where exactly everybody's going to line back up here. So I think the way it's going to be, Larson should be the leader still. And then I think it's going to be Sanders and then Abreu.
So they'll put the orange cone back on the racetrack. No passing before the cone, going below the cone, or hitting the cone here on this restart. Lights are going out.
Oh no, Rico's back in the lead. So we're going to call that an inadvertent yellow. And it's going to be Rico, Larson, Sanders, and Eliason. And we're coming to green this time by with the green and white out together. 1 lap shootout.
Checker will fly next time. Rico brings him into turn number 2. Larson still in the 2nd spot. Down the back chute for the final time. Checkers in the air.
Rico Abreu going to get a lucky break here through 3 and out of 4. He'll hold on and win. TJ Ford, sheet number 1. Kyle Larson 2nd. He'll head to the dash. Justin Sanders, Corey Eliason, and Zeb Wise, the top 5.
Craziness here in TJ Ford's heat race number 1, but Rico Abreu comes home with the checkers.
You got the guy running the series stopping and talking. Did you tell him to stop?
I did not tell him.
Then he stopped out of time.
Like, we can't. We're racing. This is real money. Those dudes are playing for around money. I'm playing for real. Like, this matters to me. I'm points racing with a guy who just stopped without a safety problem to give a guy a spot back to then get me knocked out of the dash. Like, it's not right, Tommy. Like, I understand that a up situation happened and something happened and Rico's better than that, but we've all lifted on the white.
Yeah. I mean, I should have put it. I mean, he should have been in second, but then I got argued with. But I mean, I got overruled. But
He about killed everybody is what he about did in reality. Like, and then he gets his spot back.
I agree. I know. I knew I was going to get asked.
But like, the fact that Kyle stops is more. Like, you could have gave him his spot back and we could have talked about it. But when Kyle stops to tell you, like, to say to do it, it's just a black eye for this deal.
It was the white.
But that's what he's like. Oh, the flagman threw the white twice. That's what Kyle said. I said it doesn't matter.
It literally doesn't.
It does not matter.
I seen a this and then I seen a white.
I said these guys are racing for money that doesn't make a matter to them. I said I'm racing a guy for points. So you just let stop on the front straightaway and talk to you and change a call and knock me out of the dash.
Yeah, I mean, that was kind of dumb. Yeah, dude, like I just ran into Brad before I ran it like right away because I could get to him before y'all went green. I'm like, what? And he was like, mad. And then Tommy's like, well, I was gonna put him second, and it's just like, why second? Because that's where he was on the yellow. Sure, that makes a little more sense, but like still. Well, they said it first before. You just can't. Like, it sucks. Yes, it sucks, but like we've all up. Before Kyle stopped, they said 57, 39, 24. Yeah. And then Kyle stopped, and then they changed it. I didn't know. And I should draw.
I mean, I feel like that's the call. They started drawing, and I just.
They already fuel up?
No, I haven't. Just get ready to start. That's me acknowledging that we up. I had a long conversation with Kyle. He feels like he saw 2 white flags and understands. He thought that Rico.
They said something about this guy throws the green. Is that the deal?
That's what it ended up being. But he said with the sun, it looked like a white, and then it looked like he said he honestly thought the checker was out too, but he looked at the board.
I've run second in heat race because I lifted.
Totally.
You know.
I totally agree, and I don't think it was great.
It's just one of those deals where like he brought the yellow out, and that just sucks.
I totally agree.
No. I was we were gonna run third. I understand. You know what I mean? But like,
I think we're still meeting in the middle here.
Yeah, that's fine. Hey, I'm not mad.
I know.
I just, you know what I mean?
I want to make it right.
Yeah.
There's $26,000 on the line here.
Yeah. I just gotta fight for my own. You know what I mean? I told Brad, I'm like, we were gonna run third. Like, I'm not insanely mad about it, but I'm not like, I'm honestly was more worried about the sheer fact that like it was just people were gonna take it really bad by the optics of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Because like looking right up from the outside, they just see the guy that owns it stopping and changing a call, and it looks bad. You know?
Yeah, no, I get that. Yeah, I mean, honestly, looking back, like I shouldn't have.
around's like taking my nose off every time. Like, I don't want to junk it in the dash. One more spot would have been nice.
Yeah.
I mean, I was gonna drive around him on that last lap, but I mean,
It's like it drops, but then it tries to bring it so like it doesn't stay, and I don't know why it doesn't stay.
yeah, like I feel that was the biggest thing with Wayne County. Like somehow I had an attitude. Like it was down, but it was stuck.
I think it's just so much straightaway. You have so much time to like really pack and do this. Like here, you're almost having to like dip in.
Okay, here's my one dumb thought that we figured out at Chili Bowl. There's a chance that like you get at a certain point and then that gets at a certain point, and if your height isn't right, that thing like pries. Does that make sense? Yeah. And it's like maybe because that got low and then we got the car low, we were too under it and we were spending time. You know what I'm saying?
Like this on entry, it's just like this.
That's what I'm saying. Was like I think something's like we got to be in the of attitude, because that's like literally from practice day to like Race of Champions with that deal. Like that was everything we spent time on was that, and I moved that up and stuff to try to get it to not. We would do the same thing. Like we would be like, just do this. You know what I mean?
I mean, it was had a little tweak at Wayne County. After Wayne County.
It's worse. I looked at it today.
Like this makes zero sense. Like this is freer than we've raced the last 2 races, and we're undrivable.
I mean, it would just like I get on the gas, it just crawls. Like come off the corner to start. That's what happened with Buddy down the straightaway. Like I had somebody on my outside, I'm crawling, and I'm trying not to hit the guy on my outside, so I barely lift, and then it sets down and did one of those.
Like you notice this left rear, Kevin? Like the outer of my left rear still has like baby nipple. Like that's like a nipple, that's a nipple, that's a nipple, that's a nipple. But like my whole inside's killed. Like you see what I'm saying? No.
That's right, like
To the infield. Like you see what I'm saying?
Yeah. So probably the flow chart, if you think back to Wayne County, was actually like what we thought we needed here, which was to roll it this way. It's like you really needed to do the opposite bar and then just stand it up so that you got out of your right rear getting in. You know what I mean? So to unhook.
That's what it is. It just needed to unhook.
We put that quarter and we put fuel in and we softened it up, and then it was stuck getting in, and then it would roll into the shock, and then you were just doomed. You know what I mean? Whereas I thought I could put the bar in and let the shock down, and then we get in on the bar and then land in the shock and then drive down the straightaway. But also, if they don't go,
once it's freed up,
if they don't go wet it, we probably had at least a half a chance.
Well,
The only way you were going to probably make anything happen was just to figure out how to absolutely smash that thing left, getting in on the top, and just never slow down. And just plow it in there to where you just stayed slammed when it landed and goes.
because like going into 3 later in the race, like when the straightaways we're starting to get that little bit of like slip a little bit getting in, like I could start arcing it.
Like for 2 years, I've been trying to get the thing to go forward, and yeah, we're in good shape on that side. So.
Congrats, you made it to the end of the video. You know, a lot of work goes into the content here at Speed Lab, and to maintain the consistent flow of quality content, myself as an editor, I have to stay hydrated. Whether I'm at the track shooting, driving to the next track, or just at the gym, Victory Fuel is my go-to drink to keep me moving. Just 1 can a day gives you your daily vitamins and electrolytes. Use code DIALON10 at drinkvictory.com when you purchase your case of Victory Fuel to receive 10% off. And if you watched this entire video today, you earned it. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.